Hello everybody, Image here, and I'm going to be jumping ahead, and without weapons left for this cast, to Day 5 of the Heritage League, immediately following the one that we were casting. I will be putting up the last game from that day immediately after this video, I hope, and failing that, not very long after. But the reason I'm jumping ahead and casting this is because this guy's playing, Slayer's BoxeR for SKT1. And again, it's the Heritage League, so it's not so much for his team's glory so much as his own. But glory is what this match is all about, as BoxeR is taking on his arch-rival, his nemesis, if you will. The man who's been standing in BoxeR's shadow and wants to emerge from there, NC Yellow, who's now joining him on stage. And for heated rivals, they're enjoying a nice handshake and getting ready for some exciting StarCraft. The fans watching live and over YouTube on any of the streams that are going to be showing this in pure VOD or commentated are in for a treat. This is, like I had suggested, the biggest, longest running rivalry in all of Pro Starcraft, and both of these players should, if nothing else, deliver a very intense, interesting game. Both of these players want to win. BoxeR wants to win to demonstrate his continued superiority over Yellow in terms of their play in all of their previous encounters. By the way, this is their 25th game they're playing against each other. In the 24 that they've played so far, BoxeR has won 16 and Yellow has won 8. But a lot of BoxeR's wins have been at the more important events. BoxeR has beaten Yellow in 2 Star League finals, including one where he infamously bunker rushed him 3 times in a row. This was the early days. This was pretty much pioneering the whole bunker rush strategy that since has become such a big part of the TERRAN versus ZERG repertoire. And at the time, NC Yellow, for one thing, always 12-hatched, and 2, just didn't really know how to handle it at that particular moment. So BoxeR was able to cruise to perhaps the easiest Star League victory that has ever been seen. These are also 2 of the oldest pro gamers around. You might have noticed the birth dates there. BoxeR is born on September 4th of 1980, and Yellow is born on Halloween of 1982, so they are 28 and 26 years old respectively, which is pretty old for Korean pro gamers. And the fact that they're continuing to play now and reviving this rivalry after so many years since they've last played is another very exciting feature. Winner is BoxeR, says that sign. I'm kind of reminded of the NES wrestling game with that, where if you want to fight with their Hulk Hogan clone, it would tell you, a winner is you. Some similar grammar there, but we'll see if, all awkward grammar aside, BoxeR is going to take this game. BoxeR has been playing extremely well in this tournament. He's won all of his games. Yellow has not been playing poorly either. He has, I believe, split his game so far as I know. I haven't seen his game versus Anytime, and I don't know the results, but I know he lost to Reach and beat Toss Girl. So Yellow has not been doing poorly here, and players are just getting ready to go here. We're going to be playing on Nostalgia, which is a very appropriate map, just because, for one thing, this matchup evokes so much nostalgia that it just seems very fitting. As to the map itself, I have some thoughts about that, which I'll be getting into pretty soon. We've got this big splash screen intro for our Heritage League, and I think that means we're going to be starting in about a minute. I'm a little bit at a loss for more to say about the BoxeR-Yellow rivalry. There's the infamous bunker rushing, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see if BoxeR decides, for old time's sake, to bunker rush Yellow again. I think the spectators would be a little bit disappointed here, and we have been seeing relatively few rushes in this tournament just to give the fans a show, and I'm wondering if that's going to continue. Of course, the fans, if BoxeR bunker rushes, they will go absolutely crazy, and if he doesn't, they'll probably still go absolutely crazy because BoxeR is just that awesome. And in saying that, let's not discount Yellow either. 2, 1, 0, away we go. Like I said, we were playing this on Nostalgia, and Nostalgia is an interesting map. It's a very old school map. I think its last tournament circulation was in about 2003. So this was also being played back when BoxeR and Yellow were dominant players. That is BoxeR in purple at the 11 o'clock position, which leaves Yellow in teal at the 7 o'clock. And you can tell that this is a very old school map by the fact that the natural expansion doesn't have a gas geyser. And this, I think, is very favorable for TERRAN because they can get away with running off of one gas far better than a ZERG can. Some white guys in suits, very officious looking. Wonder if these are Blizzard executives or StarCraft-loving businessmen or what. Like I was saying, nostalgia, no gas geyser at the mineral, so it makes it a little bit difficult for the ZERG to get their second gas, and getting their third gas is also pretty monstrously hard because they have to control the traffic through a good chunk of the map just to be able to secure an expansion with that third gas. So it's a little bit tricky. However, the map statistics from back then, when play was, a completely different style, ZERG is actually favored. They're 54% on this map. I think that statistic is misleading for the present day and kind of outdated. I think the styles have evolved to the point where now this map is going to favor TERRAN quite a bit. But we'll see if, one, that holds true as the game progresses, or two, I'm entirely wrong. Both are possible. Yellow's got his drone scouting early. Don't know if he's looking for a bunker rush, but he's setting up that 12 hatch at the natural anyway. No bunker rush incoming from BoxeR. He's walling off his ramp and getting gas, so it looks like he's going to be meching, which is very interesting. I'm very curious as to whether this map has ever seen mech play on it. I have not been following pro gaming since 2003. I don't know all of those intricacies. Maybe perhaps one day I'll become such a walking encyclopedia of StarCraft history that that'll be the case, but I doubt it. And BoxeR also doesn't look like he's finished that depot that was walling, or he's redirected an SCV off of it or something. Now he's going to finish it, and Yellow is going to get his Overlord up and over there to scout this. So, much to the relief of everyone, I think, no bunker rush here. Yes, it would have been absolutely hilarious if BoxeR decided to bunker rush, but let's see, very luminescent sign thanks to that laptop computer. I think the game is going to be much more spectacular just as a slightly longer game. And Yellow is looking to take his third base. We're from Canada. I'm from Canada too. However, getting right back into this, Yellow is taking his third hatchery over at the 6 o'clock position, which does have a gas geyser. And BoxeR's scouting SCV is going to arrive to spot this. I think 3 hatchery play is pretty much forced here. Something like a 2-hatch Muta is just not going to work so great with 1 gas. Let's see, there is the first gas going up, and Yellow is droning up. SK Telecom T1 dropship. Let's see, they're dropping BoxeR apparently all over the Korean peninsula, which is a really interesting visual because he has such fame and reach there. Not the Protoss player reach. He has just such celebrity and fame, and I would think a certain degree of influence, that it seems just kind of appropriate for some reason. There's BoxeR continuing to scout around, and Yellow's Overlord is just kind of camping outside of BoxeR's base. There's not really going to be very much scouting going on in there. BoxeR, meanwhile, has been building a command center on that ridge to float down to his natural, and Yellow's got a random Zergling parked on a ramp nearby, possibly to just run over and scout. BoxeR's got his machine shop spinning, and a vulture out. Be interesting to see if it's speed or mines. Either one can work first. I think speed is the more common one, just to have a better chance of running by sunken colonies and killing some drones. But